7:45 in the morning. I say right now, Sunny Ozuna, Ruben Ramos, I'm your puppet. I simply hate the song, I'm your puppet. All it does is give women ideas. That's all it does. That's all the song does. Give women ideas to make their guy their puppet. Let's go live. Here we go. There we go. Sunny Ozuna, Ruben Ramos, I'm your puppet. I simply hate this song. I don't like this song whatsoever. Let me tell you why. I'm your puppet. You know, all it does is give women ideas. All it does is give women ideas so they can get a guy and have that guy be their puppet. I don't think so. Good morning, shout out to us. Let me see here. Lots of good morning shout outs are going on. Good morning, shout out to David, Wizzy, Casillas. There we go. I mean, if I said that wrong on your last name, I apologize there, David. There we go. Lisa Marie Ramon Espinosa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There we go. Anyways, it is 9/11. 911. Geez. You know, it's it doesn't it seem like just yesterday when everything went down in New York, when all of this happened. I've shared this before, but I do have a lot of new listeners as well. So I'm going to talk about something here very, very briefly, and I'm going to share my story of where I was when 911 happened. Okay, anyways, good morning, shout out to Gloria Garcia. Good morning to Menos Primo, Rogelio Rivas. Good morning, Primo. Anyways, the day everything went down in New York City, when everything went down, 9/11, 911, I happened to be working for EMI Latin. Okay, I was a promoter, era promotor for EMI Latin. Good morning, shout out to Blanca Carvajal, and Thomas, or Adrispe. Good morning, Thomas. So I was working for EMI Latin, and it just so happened that day there was a meeting going on with the Tejano Music Awards in downtown San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. All true. So anyways, I went to the meeting. I went to the TTMA's meeting that morning, 9/11, and we were in the basement. All true. We were in the basement of the Alamo. Good morning. Shout out to Blanca Cabral. Leticia Perez. Good morning. Cindy Martinez Hernandez. Good morning. Chicago in the casa. There we go. Leticia Perez. Buenos dias. Well, anyways, we're having this meeting, the Tejano Music Awards meeting, in the basement, okay, of the Alamo Dome. And not even 10 or 15 minutes into it, somebody walks in and says, hey, a plane went into one of the World Trade Centers. And we were like, really? Probably a private plane, probably something simple. But even before that, when I was leaving to go to work, I had heard something about it. But every morning I always watch the news. I would watch the news on TV every morning. This morning I didn't. I don't know why. So anyways, we're in the basement, and they tell us that. So the meeting goes on for about another 20 minutes. Good morning, shout out to Sandy Villarreal. There we go. As Cindy Martinez Hernandez says, never forget 9/11. No, we never will. So anyways, then a second person comes in with security, and they say, we're going to have to evacuate the Alamo Dome immediately. We're going like, why? What's going on, man? A bomb threat or what? Right? Little that we knew that a second plane had hit the World Trade Center, and America was being attacked. You know, they were being attacked. And all of a sudden, everybody got nervous in that room. Everybody was nervous, no lie. You know, we were all nervous, like, So when we walked outside, I happened to be with Abraham Quintanilla at the time. We were talking and we walked outside. And, you know, I guess it's just out of reflex or whatever, but I just looked up into the sky and I was like, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe to see planes from another country dropping bombs. I don't know. All I know is that I got very, very nervous. And Abraham tells me, hey, why don't we go for a cup of coffee at Mi Tierra since we're here downtown? And I said, okay, that's fine. So, but I called my kiddos. My kiddos were fine. Me and Abraham were having coffee at Mi Tierra. And not even 20 minutes, but everybody was looking at the TVs. Anybody who wasn't there, it was a really, really slow morning. Anybody who was in there, everybody had their eyes on the TVs and what was going on. Then my boss called me and tells me, hey, whenever you're done with Abraham, just go home. Don't even worry about coming back to work. Go home and be with your family. And that's when I took in all the devastation that was going on in New York City. Just simply crazy. Really, really crazy. Anyways, what I'm going to do right now, since it is 9/11, I'm going to give y'all some facts about 9/11. Some 11 facts about 9/11. and then we'll pep things up here a little bit, okay? But like I said, for right now, we definitely want to put the spotlight on 9/11. So here are some facts about 9/11, okay? On September 11th, 2001, nearly 3,000 people were killed and 400 police officers and firefighters in the terrorist attacks at the World Trade Center, at the Pentagon Building and Washington, D.C., and in a plane crash in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. 9/11 was not the first terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. A bombing in February 1993 killed 6 people. Okay, another fact about 9/11, on any given workday, up to 50,000 employees worked at the World Trade Center Twin Towers, and an additional 40,000 passed through the complex. How crazy, right? After the September 11th attacks on the World Trade Center, the rescue and recovery cleanup of the 1.8 million tons of wreckage from the World Trade Center site took 9 months. It took 9 months to clean up all that craziness that happened in New York City. Another fact number 5, passengers aboard United Flight 93 heard about the previous plane attacks and attempted to retake control of the plane from the hijackers. As a result, the hijackers deliberately crashed the plane in a Pennsylvania field instead of their unknown target. Crazy, isn't it? It really, really is. Good morning, shout out to Sandy Villarreal. Good morning, Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez. Good morning, good morning. Also, it's a fact. While video accounts of the World Trade Center attack aired immediately, no video footage of the Pentagon attack was publicly released. You know, they've talked about this. They've never actually seen a plane hit the Pentagon. Nobody's ever come out with footage of a plane hitting the Pentagon. How crazy is that? Good morning, shout out to Annette Ortiz Wilson. There we go. It's 18 people were rescued alive from the rubble of the World Trade Center. And I'm going to give you one more fact. Cases of post-traumatic stress are common among 9/11 survivors and rescue workers. Respiratory problems like asthma and lung inflammation also developed at abnormal rates for these in and around the World Trade Center during the and after the attacks. Crazy, crazy stuff. It really, really is. 9/11. Anyways, I tell you what. Let's move on here just a little bit. Anyways, check this out. Crazy story. Daycare workers in Delaware stopped a man who walked into the daycare and tried to walk off with 2 babies. Who does this? Who walks into a daycare and tries to steal 2 babies from a daycare? How crazy is this? Hey man, let's go steal a couple of babies. Let's go to the daycare. And there you go. Anyway, police were, as they called, they caught the man. And, and there you have it, man. Hopefully, man, I just do not understand the logic, the concept, the mentality of somebody walking into a daycare and trying to steal a couple of babies. What's their problem? Good morning, shout out. Good out to, let me see here. Let me do it. There we go. There we go. Good morning, shout out. Good out to Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, Houston, Texas, in the house. Annette Ortiz Wilson. Good morning. Diana Morales. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Xavier X-Man in the casa. Good morning, X-Man. Diana Morales says, good morning. Have an awesome day. And you as well, Diana. Anyways, I tell you what. It is 9/11. There is a concert that I have on DVD that I simply watch all the time by the Eagles. Simply an awesome concert. It is called the Farewell Tour, and it was recorded in Australia. Anyways, they perform a song in that concert. The song is called "Hole in the World," and it was dedicated to us remembering all of the people. You know, just the whole situation in itself. It was in memory of all that. So look, what I'm going to do for you, I'm going to play the song for you right now. I think it's simply an awesome song by the Eagles. It's called Hole in the World. 9/11. Wow. Remembering. Good morning, Double R Radio. Thanks for waking up with me. Good morning.